DJ Erica.
And we gonna get over to this next situation. Now let's talk about Instagram. Okay, y'all, listen. The other day, right? I'm on Instagram and I'm scrolling. And I noticed that all of a sudden the likes and views just disappear on a few of the posts, right? So I hit a friend up and I said, did you notice that the likes and the views aren't showing on the Instagram post? And she says, no, I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing, right? So I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm tripping, right? Maybe I'm tripping. No, I'm not tripping. It's still not showing, right? So this goes on for an entire day, okay? Next thing I know, I go on another blogger's page. They put up a post, right? And then I go through, social media. I'm reading articles. And there's an article that comes out that says Instagram says it mistakenly hid the like and counts for more users and promised to fix the issue ASAP. So now we're saying it's a computer glitch, right? And sometimes it happens with these apps, right? You got to do updates every so often. I get on my phone and I'm like, oh, damn it, I got to do an update on this app because it's acting weird. Sometimes the apps start acting weird. You click on it and you say, oh, it's due for an update, right? Well, and then I left it as that, right? Okay, well, now I can see my likes and views. We're good, okay? So I go scrolling and I look on another person's blog, right? And it sparked my mind because they made a statement, something similar to the word of interest of, is it possible Instagram is setting up the takedown of the social media influencer? This is my interpretation off of what I saw. So this isn't their exact words, this is my words, but this is an interpretation off of what I saw. And the reason this person felt this way is because, according to them, Instagram is going broke. Now you're gonna say to me, how is it possible for a page as big as Instagram, who's also owned by Facebook, to be going broke? Is it just their social media channel or is it everywhere? Think of it like this, ladies and gentlemen. How do most websites make their money? Advertisers, right? But if the advertisers, okay, they buy in and they buy ads and stuff like that, they make money off it, similar to Facebook. But Instagram, they don't show ads, right? So they don't have many people really buying into ads on Instagram because people don't want ads on Instagram. They want to make it easy and scroll through. So what people have been doing on Instagram to make money, social media influencers, they use their likes, they use their view count, and they use that to market themselves to outside partners to help them build money. None of this money is going to Instagram, right? So they're basically helping to build billion-dollar brands, million-dollar brands off of their platform, and they're not seeing a penny. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not seeing a penny, allegedly. These are all accusations, right? So if you are a person who has the power over the entire world to influence them, like an app like Instagram, and you are making no money, right? What will be your next step? You're going to try to interfere, right? And this is speculation once again. So what would you do? Hide the likes, hide the views. Without stats, you can't sell a product, right? Now, granted, people like the Kardashians, of course, they're going to be able to sell whether they got stats or not, because we know that they're one of the biggest influencers in the world. But small time influencers with 60,000, 100,000, maybe 1 million users on their followers on their Instagram page, they need their stats to finish deals. They have to show proof that they're not botted up. They need those stats. And without those stats, it's less sponsorship deals. It's less sponsorship opportunities for these people, you guys. Think about it like this, all right? if I am a small influencer and YouTube, it's not YouTube. Well, we can just say in general, social media apps all together. If I didn't have my likes and comments to show proof, ladies and gentlemen, that I actually have the following, okay, what are we gonna get from this? Nothing. It's gonna be harder for me to secure a brand deal if I don't have stats. The slogan goes, when men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So let's say it again. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. So that statement itself lets you know that statistics and numbers are very essential and important to everything that you do with regards to bringing in money, regards to bringing in revenue, in regards to growth. You have to have statistics, especially in this game when you're on social media trying to build a media empire, okay? And it takes hard work to build it. Y'all listen, I've been building on YouTube for about 1.5 years now. I'm proud of myself because the work that I've done, I was able to get myself to a certain point, to a professional level, right? And it's very hard for you to get to a point where you're a professional and you're making some form of income from the work that you're doing for the general public independently. That's hard, but it can be done. How, everybody? It's because you just really need to understand the formula, the work that you're doing, and you have to put everything into it and really try to push it out forward. But you can't do that without the numbers. The numbers are important because if you have viewership, you'll always have income. If you have stats and numbers that show people are listening to you, you'll always be able to bring in income. And I'm not talking about these little click ads from YouTube. I'm talking about brand deals. I'm talking about selling merchandise. And I made the ugly face. Brand deals. When I'm telling you, I'm talking about money. You get what I'm saying? If Instagram take that away from listeners and viewers and people that goes on there just to, interact, and people that's trying to make money off it and build their brand, do you know how many people and wallets they're going to affect? But they wouldn't care, right? Would they really care? Because they really trying to make sure that their numbers are looking good and their numbers are in order when they're talking about money, right? And the thing that I also noticed on Instagram recently too is that they're starting to run ads on big influencers pages, okay? So that gives you a clue that Instagram is like, okay, we are literally getting to the bottom of the barrel with us just having a bunch of shit for free. So what we need to do now is bring in ads and sponsors. I've seen it on people like Lala Milan's page. I've seen it on Young Yeezy's page. Blame it on Quay. I've seen a lot of big time influencers that have over 1 million followers and stuff like that, who sometimes when you click on it, there's ads running for Tide and all these other brands, right? And it's because they're trying to commercialize it and make it so there's commercial playing similar to YouTube, similar to Facebook. And since Facebook has been bought out, Facebook has bought Instagram, it's gonna make it so they have a similar business dynamic because it's basically all one and the same. So the next step will be axing out more competition, making it so it's more financially profitable. And how will they do that? They're going to use the influencers and try to maybe pay them out for ad clicks and stuff like that for them to bring in money. But if that's not enough to make sure that the money is going to directly come to them, what could possibly be the next step? And remember, this is speculation. This isn't truth. I don't want Instagram coming for me with a lawsuit, okay? This is speculation. What would be the next step that you think that they will probably do? Delete and erase statistics. Do I think it's going to happen? They can. It's their platform. It's not our platform. They can do whatever they want. That's why I always encourage people. That's why I have my website. DJJericapod.com, because of situations like this, y'all. You got to have additional ways of connecting with your own people that's directly made by you and ordained by you. Because when you have sites like this and they going through financial hard times, you might end up being a casualty to those hard times. And that could be them taking away your statistics, taking away your likes. And since we live in a world of so much fake people who pretend to be fake important, we're going to have a bunch of fake people who pretend to be fake important with fake numbers trying to get endorsement deals without proof that the people that's following them are actually interacting with the posts that they have. Like, I'll go check my stats on my Instagram. I have a couple of Instagram pages, and I see that over 500-600 people have seen my post when I put out my media post. Or I've seen a post that hit 1,000 and something people who viewed it. They may have not interact with it, but they viewed it. You know what I'm saying? And those statistics are important, because sometimes people just go off of the likes. But if they see, okay, well, they might not have liked it, but they seen it. What we really care about is people viewing it. Those are important numbers that people go by. And if they decide to delete that, do you guys know how hard it will be for an influencer to really, really make that good money if they don't have the stats? If they're not already established? Like people, like I said before, like people like Blame It on Quay, Lala Milan, people like a Young Easy or even I Am Zoe, they're going to be fine, especially black. I'm talking about black influencers, you know what I mean? Because those are people I follow. They're going to be fine because they already built business relationships. But what about the upcomers? What about the new folks that's building their stuff that only got 100,000 subscribers, or only got 30,000 or 40,000 or even 10,000 subscribers or followers on their Instagram page? You know, and if they can't show the numbers and proof, where does that leave their brand? Is it fair? Is it fair? And I think maybe it's just business, but it's like it's messed up. And that's why I always encourage people to build their own platform. You know, there's people who I noticed, such as Funky Dineva and Lovely T, who has been shadow banned on Instagram. I have to have the post notifications on for both of them, because if not, I'm not going to see their post. I mean, it's because they're on someone else's platform trying to promote their stuff. My biggest thing I've always tried to encourage for all social media influencers, because I'm still, like I said, my platform is big to me. And also, just one quick thing before I get into get more into this whole Instagram thing. Thank you guys for really coming through to my website, djjericapod.com. For the month of February, I had 10,300 hits on my website alone. And I'm so proud of it. Okay, because I only been blogging heavily for like the past 7 months or so. So it's been like a year, but the last 7 months I've been pushing really hard with the website and everything, just all in one. So I'm just very proud. And I appreciate y'all. And like I said before, y'all, I did this independent. I haven't paid Facebook for ads. I don't do that. I don't pay Instagram for ads. Listen, I paid Instagram a couple of times for ads, and it really didn't help my page at all. You know what I'm saying? I figured out my own ways. I will tell you how I actually did it and how I've made it so my website has had over 10,300 hits on my page within a 4-week period on a short month, because it was only 28 days in February and I got those numbers. But I can't be giving it out for free. Okay, so eventually I'm probably gonna put together a nice little brochure for people on and explain to you guys how I built my social media empire eventually, or have a thing where y'all could donate, and maybe we could do a Patreon thing, and I'll tell you guys the actual steps on building yourself on social media when it comes to podcasting and things like that, because everything that is said has value to it, and I just can't be giving it out for free. I'm not gonna be one of them fake influencers and half-ass you and say, yo, oh, I'm gonna tell you the steps, and then I don't tell you the steps. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the steps is and how to do it, but I always put value in myself, and me as a person and viewing myself as a business, I'm gonna always put value in the things that I do. I can't be giving it out for free. But my biggest tip to you guys is to make your own social media platform, which is making your own website. You know, stop relying on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, like y'all gotta start like really Use those platforms to build your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go and put together a video for this platform, direct people directly to your own platform at the end of that. So people will know if anything ever go wrong, they can find you at least on your own website, still doing what you like to do. And speaking of which, you guys, I'm trying to put together an email listing of my new people that's out there who wants to be subscribed to my website. Comment below. I know some of you guys have private emails, whatever. DM me on Instagram at DJJ Erica or at the DJJ Erica podcast and send me your emails, and I'll add you guys to the email list for my website, djjericapod.com, and it gives you updates on celebrity news and stuff like that that's going on. You know, if you guys want to support Black media or whatever, and you want to be added to my email list, then feel free. Make sure you guys do what you got to do. But anyway, back to Instagram. Like I said before, you guys, I think that if Instagram did do this, I feel like it's going to shake up the way social media is going to be looked at. And if they're going to do it, a lot of other people are going to do it. So with that being said, wrapping up that part,